Hey ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. As always, it is Nick here, back with your daily crypto news and analysis. And today we are going to be talking about Quant Network, aka QNT. So with that being said, I hope that you are all having a beautiful day or a beautiful night wherever you guys are out there in the world. So recently I saw a post from Tokenizer, and mainly it is talking about and addressing the ERC-20 FUD that has always revolved around QNT, considering the fact that yes, it is on the Ethereum network. But the big thing that everyone has always missed is how it is blockchain agnostic. You could actually see here in the first image in this post, we have QRC20 secure smart contracts. This was posted back in March of 2022. So this is 2 years old. While ERC20 tokens are designed for deployment on the Ethereum network, QRC20 tokens will be blockchain agnostic and work across multiple distributed ledger technologies. They can be implemented on-chain, public DLTs or off-chain, private DLTs to enable complex operations between different DLT technologies such as cross-chain atomic swaps and multi-ledger tokens. And remember, Overledger's DLT gateway uses an innovative and standardized REST API based on internet architecture and protocols to connect different DLTs and blockchain. And we have from Tokenizer, he's saying, I'm starting to see the QNT ERC-20 FUD again. So let me say this for the 14,881,364th time, once for each QNT token. The ERC-20 standard for QNT is purely so that it's accessible on a public permissionless chain. They've chose Ethereum as it stood the test of time and is regarded as the most well-known blockchain with smart contract support. But as we know, Overledger isn't even a blockchain, hence why they've created QRC20 smart contracts. As once you move on to Overledger, the standards of ERC-20 no longer apply. Rather, you will operate under the token standard of Overledger, QRC20. This enables multi-chain interoperability and deployment of assets. We've already seen this in action with the first public project utilizing Overledger in Galileo Leo X, which by the way, here we have Welcome to Nebula, the world's first QRC 721 NFT. We also have their vision is in tokenizing the luxury space is one that calls for the needs of multi-chain capabilities as brands will be looking to create DLT agnostic access of these branded goods in PNFT form. The Leo X token is not only QRC20, but their NFTs are QRC 721. And if you guys haven't checked out Leo X, I highly advise everyone go check out Leo X. It's actually a pretty solid project, but regardless, we have which is the NFT standard on Overledger. Once again, this enables agnostic interoperability of NFT assets onto multiple blockchains, essential to the future operations of Galileo. So what happens if Ethereum goes down? This has ironically been a growing concern with the ERC-20 FUD. It's ironic because Ethereum has still yet to show any signs of network failure. Sure, one could argue the network is terrible to use due to its insane amounts of gas fees, and I would agree. But the point about Ethereum standing the test of time still certainly stands and is why QNT continues to live on the Ethereum blockchain today. Now, again, we also have the hypothetical. But hypothetically, if something were to happen, just keep in mind, the operations on Overledger aren't even on Ethereum. It's not even on a blockchain. It just so happens that blockchains are one of the technologies that can interoperate in their network. The operations are on Overledger, and in return, the team could easily convert QNT onto another blockchain within the same day. Finally, onto one last bonus point to further counteract the FUD of QNT tokens. There is often concern of what the token is used for on Overledger, and here below we can see Quant themselves had directly answered this. And here we have QRC20 secure smart contracts yet again. Similarly, instead of using cryptocurrency Ether as gas to conduct transactions or execute contracts, Overledger transactions are powered by the QNT utility token with seamless fiat payment options available for corporate customers. Then we also have down here, similar to Ethereum or any other layer 1 that has a native gas token, QNT also serves as the fuel to Overledger. This is in combination with QNT also being used as a form of tokenized licenses and security for gateways in the near future. Though the biggest differentiator here is that users don't have to directly pay in QNT, rather they can simply pay in fiat, which ensures a much more seamless process than sending crypto tokens from a wallet. Simply pay with a debit/credit card and the fiat is converted to QNT in such a seamless manner that you're thinking you're paying with fiat. Well, technically, you are paying with fiat. The people saying token not need it are indirectly complimenting how seamless Quant made their solution. Now, outside of this, right? I put out a post regarding this post. I quoted it. And I said, there has been so much negativity floating around utility projects, it's just comical. QNT is one of the greatest opportunities we have in this space because the writing is on the wall. You just need to read it. Central banks, institutions, government bodies, they are all addressing one significant obstacle to the digital revolution: interoperability. Quant Network's Overledger is at the forefront of this revolution. It doesn't matter if you like or dislike CBDCs, they are inevitable. And they are coming. Over 93% of central banks are in the process of launching a CBDC. The US is already ready to push a CBDC. The Fed has lied to you. Executive Order 14067, introduced one day after the sanctions against Russia, is a gateway to a US CBDC. I'm holding a piece of the new monetary system. Regardless of what people will say, it is so important to realize where we are at right now. FUD will continue to be noisy. It will continue to get so loud, you almost forget the fundamentals and the connections behind these projects. Don't lose focus. And yes, even if we go over here, right? So this is the current chart that I posted in my private Patreon group. So initially, I give a full breakdown of the chart, what I'm really looking at. I think right now, at the time that I'm recording this, we're breaking over almost $150. The big thing that we're watching for is actually a weekly candle close over $151. A candle close over $151 this week would set QNT up to run to $195. A weekly candle close over $195 puts it right on path to a new all-time high, or even retesting the previous all-time high. I do think that QNT holders, guess what? Get ready. We are prepared for this. We have been prepared for this. We have been waiting for this. The best part about this is that we already got our initial liquidation wick down into the demand zone yet again, which is that green zone down there. This is so big because we were able to get back down there, grab some liquidity to push us even higher on this run up. So I'm very excited about that. But also remember, like as a QNT holder, you need to be focused on what really is the big thing to know about Quant, which is, even if we go back to my post, right? I'm mainly talking about CBDCs here. A lot of people will say, like, what if CBDCs don't happen? It's okay, because guess what is happening? Tokenization. Tokenization of everything. Now you might be questioning, well, Nick, what do you mean tokenization? Quant isn't a part of that, right? For those that are new to QNT and that, maybe you don't know about Quant, they have the Overledger platform, right? This is what we've been talking about since day one when it comes to QNT. This is the enterprise center for building on blockchain. What most people don't realize, right, is that Overledger is not just about connecting DLTs to the real world. It's not just about, interoperability between CBDCs. It's about everything. This is opening doors to the blockchain economy. The technology enabling the future's money is now at your fingertips, establishing a new benchmark for blockchain interoperability and ease of use. Built specifically for businesses seeking a simple, trusted, and future-proof way to connect to the blockchain world with Overledger, you can issue, tokenize, or create digital assets without holding crypto. Their big focus point is without holding crypto, because to get these central banks to hold crypto, it's going to be a challenge initially. But this is with fungible and non-fungible tokens for multi-chain deployment. This is all through tokenization. Then you can also develop things with interoperable APIs for plug-and-play technology, control, integrate with our APIs for a clear view of your assets, interoperable APIs yet again being mentioned, and then also connect, transfer your assets to new ecosystems with secure bridging technology. But then also down here, right, we have interoperability is just a start. Issue and tokenize your assets on any chain. Create and deploy with no code, tokenize assets, carbon credits and other NFTs, CBDCs and other digital currencies. Our multi-chain smart contracts are externally validated, ensuring that your assets are secure and fit for multiple blockchains now and in the future. connect your assets to other blockchain networks. Like, this is pretty much everything that any enterprise, any business, and any central bank could ever dream of. And the best part about all of this, right, is the connections to the major networks in this space. Everyone always wants their specific network to have this mass adoption opportunity. But if they don't actually have something that makes that network interoperable with the real world, you could basically say, yeah, it's not happening. But with Quant's Overledger, it allows these networks, and by the way, you might say, oh, well, my project that's utilizing the Hedera network, for an example, is not on this. Well, is Hedera partnered with Hyperledger? They are, which means, guess what? Through Hyperledger, connecting into Quant, you can actually tap in to any network on Hyperledger, because that's basically a platform of its own. When we really look at what's happening here, right? Like, Quant is the key to it all. I've always said this. To realize in mass adoption of this technology, whether it be through CBDCs, tokenized assets, or anything, you need something like Quant. Everyone has been looking at Quant. For an example, one of the most ridiculous things I've seen recently was, oh, hey, Quant hasn't posted since February 19th. It's a scam. Last time I checked, Quant is not trying to market to the retail sector. Guys, scroll through their media. Do you see NFTs? Do you see cartoon pictures? Do you see gaming projects on here? No. What do you see when you scroll through the media on Quant? You see connections to central banks, CBDCs, tokenization endeavors, building out a network of networks. They're not here to market to the retail sector. They don't care about being active on socials all the time, because they're not building for us. They're building for enterprise, businesses, institutions. I see so much FUD put on these assets, and it's just ridiculous at this time. All because the price isn't doing what they want it to do. Guys, focus on the bigger picture here. I do think that QNT is about to wake up in a major way. And if you are holding QNT, if you are feeling a little bit of doubt, focus on the connections, focus on the tech stack. Because at the end of the day, you're investing into some of these projects, and a lot of people are investing just to get a return in the quickest way possible. But I also want you guys to understand that you are investing into technology as well. This isn't just, oh, let me invest into QNT and I can utilize my QNT to buy a coffee or do this or do that. Or, hey, I want to invest into QNT on Monday and cash out by Friday and get rich. None of that's realistic. This is technology. Sure, I can pay for goods and things like that in crypto if people accept it. But at the end of the day, this is technology, and this is crucial technology for this new world of finance that's becoming a reality. So, with that being said, I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys did, definitely leave a like, subscribe, turn notifications on because more free content. You guys are more than welcome to follow me on Twitter and join the free Discord in the description below. And with that being said, guys, it's been Nick. Thanks for watching. Peace out.